Hey guys, it's Libby, and recently I just got on a kick to go green in as many ways as I can, because when I decide to do something, I usually go all in. So in this video, I'll be sharing 15 ways that y'all can go green in your lifestyle, in the kitchen, and then in the bathroom. So let's get started. So the first of 5 tips on how to lead a green lifestyle would be to, number 1, use a reusable water bottle. This is so obvious. I know a ton of people already do it, but I want to pair that with buying drink mixes instead of single-use like Gatorade bottles, vitamin water bottles, and things like that. There are so many different flavors of drink mixes, or brewing your own tea, whatever it may be. Make it at home rather than buying a bottle of it and then throwing that whole bottle away. That is so wasteful, and that's something that I've been doing. I've been buying like Gatorade and vitamin water and taking one every time I go to work, and I work enough that that's like a problem, So I decided to switch to a reusable water bottle and Crystal Light. The next thing I want to say is to sell or donate what you can when you're done with it. This includes clothing, furniture, household items, cars. Doing this not only gives those things another life, but it'll make you feel good, and maybe you'll get some money out of it, so that's always good. And in that same vein, buy secondhand clothing. I love Plato's Closet. There is so much cheap but really trendy and cute stuff there. I've gotten several pairs of Doc Martens from my Plato's Closet, so that's pretty awesome. But buying secondhand furniture, secondhand houseware, stuff like that, anything, secondhand cars, all reduces the amount of stuff that needs to be produced. If everybody was only buying new stuff, we'd have to produce even more stuff. So if you buy secondhand, you're helping decrease the amount that needs to be produced in the first place. My third way to lead a green lifestyle is to use eco-friendly cleaning products. Think about it. You buy like a spray of like bathroom cleaner and you clean your bathroom, and then it's empty and you toss it, and then there's waste. So Blue Land is a company that is fighting that. And no, I'm not sponsored by any of these products or companies. I'm just really excited about Blue Land. So what you do is you fill the bottles with warm water, and then you drop in the designated tablet, and then it turns into a freaking bottle of cleaner. And the best part is, when you're done with it, you just buy another tablet, fill it up with water again, and do it all over again. So you're not throwing away any bottles. So I filled my bottles with warm water and then dropped a tablet in. It is dissolving, and I'm really excited to try out these products and see if they work well. If you want me to make a video reviewing these products, I totally can. Just let me know. So while you're using your sustainable cleaning products, make sure you're using a sustainable tool to clean them. So I bought some microfiber cloths. You just use them, throw them in the wash, and use them again. So don't be using paper towels and stuff. If you're interested in more sustainable cleaning products, there are more out there. You can get reusable dusters and reusable Swiffer pads that you again just throw those in the wash, and then you're saving the earth. My fourth tip on how to lead a green lifestyle is to wash your clothes and things in cold water. They will still get as clean, and you're saving the energy it takes to heat that water up. When you're drying your clothes, don't use dryer sheets. Use dryer balls. Look them up. They're great. As you may know, I have a cat. And as you may or may not know, clay litter is actually really unsustainable. Clay is not a renewable resource. We are just mining it from the earth and using it all up. So there is an alternative to clay litter. Hello, we have arrived at my cat's litter box. So she is 10 years old. I wasn't just gonna throw this change on her, so we're in the process of making this change happen, but it's going well so far. So instead of clay litter, you can actually use pine pellets, which I got my pine pellets at Tractor Supply Co. It was a 40-pound bag for like $5. So cheap, especially when you compare that to litter. So the way the pine pellets works is that you fill up a special cat tray with the pine pellets. Your cat can poop on it, and you scoop the poop out like normal. But when they pee, the pine pellets actually turn into sawdust. Now, I don't really see any sitting on top right now because I just cleaned it yesterday, but it just turns into a little pile of sawdust. As you can see, it does look like she's still preferencing the clay litter, but hey, we're in a process here. I put some of the pellets in her clay litter just to get her kind of used to them. So eventually I'll probably take this box away completely and see if she'll use this one without having like accidents and stuff like that. But you know, hey, we're in the process. So now on to how to be sustainable and green in the kitchen. The first thing I'll say is use reusable bags when you're shopping. I don't think I need to show you what one of them looks like. You probably know what a reusable bag is. But also use reusable produce bags. So this is just a simple like mesh bag. It comes in different sizes and you just stick your produce in it, pull the thing shut, and then you weigh it just like you would if you used one of those like little plastic bags at the grocery. So I've moved us to my kitchen so we can talk about a few more kitchen things. I'm kneeling on the floor for you because I didn't want to bring my tripod, so you're welcome. But my next tip is to use reusable containers to store your food. I think a lot of people do this at home, but when you're like packing a lunch to bring it somewhere, don't grab a plastic baggie. Use a container for that as well. I know it's not as convenient because you can't just throw it away at the end, but it saves the earth. Another thing you can do to avoid using foils and plastic wraps and things like that are get these reusable cloth waxy things. They come in different sizes. I've got one right here. So the way it works is that, like, say this is your bowl. You put it on top of your bowl and then you like, you know, start molding it around the bowl. But when you get to like a turning point here, you kind of just apply some heat from your fingers and then it stays. And then to wash it, you just like pull it open and stuff, wash it in cold water. Otherwise it'll become a big stuck together mess if you use warm water. And yeah, so save the earth, guys. The next thing I'll say is eliminate paper plates and plastic silverware and stuff like that. Do your dishes. I know it takes some effort. Do the dishes to save the earth, okay? There is a sustainable way to do your dishes. Number 1, solid dish soap. Number 2, reusable sponges. This even has like a scratchy side to it, so it's super great. And then number 3, reusable brushy scrubby things. So as you can see, I might have things like steel wool still laying around, but I am transitioning to using things like these things to help the environment. I will ditch this even though it is great and helpful. It makes dishes easy. I will put in the extra effort to save the world, okay? The next thing I'll say is try to reduce the amount of paper products you're using, like paper towels and paper napkins. Instead, you can use things like washcloths, hand towels, stuff like that. Now we have ventured into my bathroom, so the first thing I'll say is use as many naked shower products as possible. And by that, I mean things that come in solid form that do not need a bottle. I recently started using these Ethique shampoo bars. As you can see in the video, it lathers up really well. They even have a purple shampoo. That's the one I'm using, so it's great if you're blonde. And I've been using it for a couple weeks, and I think my hair is doing really good. So highly recommend that. Also using bars of soap rather than gels. I still have plenty of body wash, so I'm still gonna use it. I'm not gonna just throw it away. But moving forward, I think I'm gonna try to transition to bars of soap. Another thing is that instead of a loofah, I'm going to start using this silicone body brush scrubby thingy. It works really well. As you can see in the video, it suds up real good. So I think it is really awesome. I got it off of Amazon and it was really cheap. So instead of using disposable loofahs, which get gross really quick, just use this silicone product that you can clean and use again and again and again. Another bathroom tip for the ladies is to start using a menstrual cup. If you do not know what a menstrual cup is, look it up. So not only is it a reusable green product, but you only have to like empty it out every 12 hours. So tampons you change every like 4 to 6 hours, pads, same thing. That's a pain in the butt. You're frequently changing your stuff. And so if you're using a Diva cup, a menstrual cup, then you don't have to, which is great. Another option is to switch from toothpaste tubes to toothpaste tabs. You can find these on Amazon. I've seen them on my Instagram feed and stuff. So you can use toothpaste tabs. All you do is you bite down on it and brush your teeth with it. I don't personally have any. They're a little bit out of my price point just because I've spent so much money on all this other stuff. So I'm holding off on that. but it's an option for the future for me and for you. My next bathroom tip is to use non-disposable razors. So there are some razors that you use for a couple of weeks or whatever, and then you just throw the whole thing away. That puts so much waste into our environment. Instead, use a razor that just the blades get replaced. Then all you're throwing away is the blades, which is substantially less product that you're wasting. There is the option though of safety razors. They're a bit pricey, but I think they're the most green way to shave. So if you're interested, try those out. And then my last bathroom tip for you is to use a reusable makeup remover cloth. Instead of using like a bottle of solution and like cotton balls and stuff and throwing all that stuff away at the end, use this. You just get it wet and it takes off all your makeup. It takes off stubborn mascara, takes off stubborn lipstick. It works so well. And if it's not your thing, then try buying reusable cotton pads. They're just like little cloth circles that you can use to remove your makeup. So then all you're throwing away is the makeup remover bottle instead of the whole like bottle and the cotton balls and stuff, and like makeup removing wipes, same story. So just try to be a little more green. So those are all the tips and tricks I have for you about how I am starting to go green. I am just a beginner. If you have more tips and tricks that you want to share in the comments, I would love to see it. How do you go green? Or maybe if you have questions on like, how can I make this more green? Maybe we can like brainstorm and find a way to make it better for the environment. So thank you guys for watching. I hope this video was informative and enjoyable, and have a good day. Bye.